Hello everyone and welcome to Lads and Dads. Today we're going to be doing a shoulder strength workout, one of my faves. Now, we're going to be working on an EMOM style, which means every minute on the minute. So we've got 10 repetitions to do within that minute, and then we're going to rest for the remainder of the minute. We're going to do it in a superset style, so we're going to work 2 exercises. We'll do 1, rest for the minute, then another one, okay? We're going to repeat that 3 times on each group and then move on to the next one. Now, you need a couple of pairs of dumbbells for this one. I've got myself a pair of 4s and a pair of 10s. You grab whatever you feel comfortable using. And I'm going to demonstrate each of the exercises during that rest period so you always know what's coming up. I'm going to start my timer. We'll get going. Okay, so first up, guys, grab your heavy dumbbells. Now, I'm going to go onto one knee. You can be seated if you've got a bench near you, or you can do this one standing up. We're going to go into a shoulder press. So from here, you're going to pull your elbows in about 45 degrees, and we're going to press above the head, locking out at the top. Off we go. So we're going to come up, keep your head forward, lock it out, and then back down again. Come up, make sure you lock it out, lock out those elbows, and then pull back down. Now, if I turn to the side, you'll notice my elbows are kind of in front of me. They're not out wide here. You're going to put a lot of tension, stress through that shoulder joint if you go too wide. And then we press up and then slowly back down again. Up, lock it out, keep the pelvis zipped up, and up. We've got 2 more. Pressing above, lock it out. Last one, up. And then bring it back down again. Good, okay, so just pop them to the side. Actually, we're going to use them again. So, we're going to go into an upright row now. So what I want you to do, we've got about 10 seconds before we start this one. We're going to drive the elbows up and then slowly back down again. Get yourself set. And away we go. Come up and slowly down. Good, get that nice bit of rotation. Make sure you squeeze your shoulder blades together at the back. 2, up, 3, 4, 5, control back down, up, 6, 7, up, 8, you gotta let your wrists go a little bit limp on this one, 9, one more, up and slowly back down, nice. Okay, so now we've got about 20 seconds. Shoulder's gonna need it, that was 2 quite quick back to back there. Double heavies. Don't worry, we're going to use the lighter ones in a bit. So we've got 2 more rounds of that. I wanted to really work on 3 sets. 3 sets today. Okay, so round number 2. Get yourself set and away we go. Slow and steady, up, lock the elbows out. Make sure those dumbbells, try and get those dumbbells behind you as much as you can. So as you press, you're reaching up a little bit behind your head. Now, depending on your range on your shoulders, will depend whether or not you're actually able to get into that position. Up, and that's 5, 6, you don't rush this one. Up, 7, up, 8, 2 more, up, 9, last one, and that's 10. Back down, yep, so about 40 seconds. If you're on one knee, it doesn't really matter too much whether you go onto the same knee every time. It's kind of comfort on this one. It's just stabilising. If you want to mix it up, you can swap them over, of course. Or you can try that one stood up. We're going to go into our upright rows now. And up we come. So we put up and then control back down again. I'll come to the side so you can see just where I'm pulling. Shoulder blades are squeezed at the back. Up, up, and that's 6, up, 7, 8, 9, last one, up, and slowly down, yes. Nice little superset, 2 big ones, 2 big big movements. Back to back on this one, so it's a tough one to start. When we use the lighter ones, it's more about like that kind of accessorizing, if you like. So it's a lighter and you can really focus on your form and position rather than that pure strength. There's always a little bit of swing. Right, last round, get yourself set. shoulder press, and away we go. Up and control down. 2, up, 3, 4, up, 5, up, 6, 7, up, 8, up, lock it out, 9, last one, up, and that's 10. Whew. It's really important. You come all the way down, make sure you get that depth, and then you drive it up, elbow slightly in front. It's actually, you can probably go heavier out wide. It's a lot harder you get, but it's a lot more in that shoulder joint. I feel like you get lower, which is why it really kind of like burns a lot more by bringing it slightly in front. Yeah, I might be mad, but just personal experience on that one. Right, so we're going into the upright rows now. And away we go. Up, 1, 2, 3, nice, super slow. Up, 4, 5, 6, don't forget squeezing shoulder blades together, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice, okay, so we're done with those, that's good. Now we're going to up the tempo a little bit. We're going to do some hang snatches. We're going to alternate, single arm, one hand. You don't need to go to the floor, okay? So this is a hang snatch. So you just come from here, you come up, lock it out, change. I'm going to alternate each time. You could do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. But we've got to be fast tempo on this one to get that rest in between. Are you ready? And away we go. So we're up and change. 2, lock it out. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm just dropping it and catching it. 7. But if you don't feel comfortable with that, you can bring it down and change more safely. 9, 10. That's experience for you. 11, 12, up. 13, 14, 15. Lock it out each time. You don't want to no rep. 16, 17, 18, 19, one more, bop, and that is 20. Good. Whew. Okay, so we've only got 12 seconds. So we're going to go into a reverse fly. Now we're going to do a reverse fly where we're going to try and focus on the post deltoid. So what I want you to do is turn your thumbs inwards slightly, and we're going to come up into this position here, okay? So rather than the big swing, slow and steady, come up as high as you can, pause at the top. That's why we've got those light ones. You come up and you pause at the top. Make sure, this one, if you get it right, you should feel it on the back of the shoulders. Up, little pause, and back down again. Up, there. Up, 7. My plant's getting in my way, I'm just gonna move back there. Up, little hold, 8, up, 9. I'll show you the last one from the side here so you can see just where the weight's coming to. And then back down again. That's the thing, it's slightly different. I suppose technically it's not a reverse fly where you're trying to get that big squeeze between your shoulders. It's here, and you should get that back of that shoulder there. Right, okay. Now, back to the snatches, and away we go. Hang snatch, up, 1, up, 2, 3, and 4, lock it out, 5, 6, up, 7, 8, up, 9, 10, remember get it out above your head and behind, 11, 12, up, 13, 14, 15, 16, 4 more. Anyone that's done like fitness competitions where they've got these, if you don't lock it out at the top, you'll get a no rep. And trust me, a no rep hand rest is soul destroying. It really is. Breaks my heart. Okay, are we ready? Back to those reverse flies. hip hinge down, and away we go. Up, ooh, 1, up, 2, 3. That little hold at the top shows me I'm not swinging this up. Okay, up, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. And 10. Woo! Yes. Okay, a little quicker on that one. I wanted to give the shoulders a bit of a rest before I go into those last round of the snatches. Whew. For that, we got about 10 seconds. Last round of those snatches. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, 1, and check. Oh, funny. Hey, I can feel my shoulders more on this round. 5, 6, up, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, up, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'll go 4 more on the side here, so you can just see how close I keep the dumbbell to my body. Up, you see it doesn't come out in front of me too much. I just keep it nice and close to my body and rest it down. Every time it's been 12 seconds. That's consistency, I suppose. Maybe I should have done it quicker. Okay, last round on these reverse flies. Then we're going to go back to some slow and steady. We're ready? Off we go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a real concentration. You really got to focus on where you want those, what muscles you want to work on this one. It's not the easiest to kind of get that position, but I can, if I focus and just give me that little pause at the top, it does actually really help get into my posterior deltoids. Actually, the left one is burning out now. We've got 1 more. Up, rest it down. Okay, good. I've got 20 seconds. We're going to go into a alternating shoulder press hold. So, for this one, you're going to lock the arms out at the top, and we're going to come down and up, alternating. Okay, are we ready? Hold it up, and 1, 2, 3. Keep it locked out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, elbows come out in front slightly. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Oh, yes. Perhaps I should have gone slightly slower on that one to get more of a burn. But I'll be honest with you, we're doing a lot of exercises in a short period of time. So I can really feel my shoulders are really burning a little bit. And it's actually going into my traps a little bit, which is okay. I don't want to be too into your traps. You want to try and be hitting those delts as much as you can. Oh, Jesus. Right, so lateral raises with rotation. So, guys, this is your standard lateral raise. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to come up and rotate the hands around. Okay, we come up and twist. That's 2. This is why we've got light ones. Out to the side, rotation 3. Up. 4, get that shoulder blade squeeze. Up. 5. Oh my God. 6, anterior deltoid burning. Front of the shoulder. 7, slow and steady. Up. 8, you'll notice my shoulders aren't up here. I'm trying to keep my shoulders down so we're not using too much of the traps. That's 9, and 10. Okay. Sorry, the time came thick and fast on that one. But that little rotation, just helping that shoulder pocket. We don't get that shearing in the shoulder, which can cause massive problems. Okay, right, we're going back in. Jeez. So, holding above, let's go. Down. 1, lock it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is burning now. 13, up, 14, 15, 16, 17, come on, 18, 19, I'm trying not to arch my back. Oh, yes. Oh. Whoa, okay. Yeah. It's just coming, there's no time. 20 reps is hard to get in with any rest period. Just keep that tempo. So we're gonna go back to those lateral raises with an external rotation. Whew. Okay, 5 seconds. Shoulders are gassed. Are we ready? Off we go. Up. 1. It was cracking my sternum then. 2. 3. Slow and steady. Look, I'm not swinging them up. I'm just slow. You're keeping control. 5. Up. 6. Up. 7. Whew. 8. 9 and 10. Oh yeah. No swinging, all control. My right shoulder felt that one more than the left. Interesting. I'm a lefty, so maybe everyone's a little bit stronger. Or maybe that one's better control, but I just felt that burn nicely in the shoulder. Oh, I love shoulders. Love doing shoulders. Okay, we got one more round of each. Okay, so let's get set. Ready? Up and off we go. Up. 1, try and lock it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh my God, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, last 2 now, up. Bah! Whoo! Okay. Okay. So, we got one more round of the lateral raises. We're going to finish up today because we've got 2 minutes. I always like to do 20 minutes. We've got 2 minutes. We're going to do 1 round on each side of a windmill. And I'll try and get through these quickly so I get a bit more time to explain it to you. Are we set? Let's go. Let's start it now so I can explain. 1. 2, went for the bell. 3, shoulders are down, remember. 4, up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, beautiful. Just rushed them a little bit so it gave me time just to discuss what we're going to do next. Now, if you've never done windmill before, please try it with a lighter weight, okay? Because there's a lot of stability, a lot of things can go wrong. So, you're basically going to lock the dumbbell above the shoulder. Then you're going to turn the opposite toe out and you're going to come down, you lean forward, get that rotation, and then back up again. So if I show you from the sides, you see how I push my hips back, I turn, I look up at the dumbbell, and I hold it there, okay? Please do try this with a lighter weight if you've not done this before. Take your time with it. Holding out, look up, come down. Go down as far as you feel comfortable. 1 and 2 and 3. It's great for shoulder stability. 4. Woo. 5. 6. Shoulders gas. 7. 8. Keep that dumbbell on top of the shoulder. 9. 1 more. Oh, woo. Okay. Oh, that's shoulder stability. The ability to hold that in good position without wavering too much. That's good. You might feel it in your hamstrings. If you're tight in your hamstrings, you might feel it in your lower back if you're stiff in your lower back. This one, there is no wrong answer to where you're feeling it. But if you do feel it in those areas, perhaps work on your mobility there. Right, last one, get yourself set. And, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this one's tough. I can feel it's not quite stable. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. 10. Woo! Okay. Oh, superb. Guys, that was awesome. One of my favourite days, shoulder days. Great work. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And have a great day. Take care.